welcome to you. Many thanks for joining us on this week's edition of the program. We remain your source for all the latest happening in the world of business. My name is Loretta. You are welcome. May 27 is dedicated to celebrate children all around the world. This week's edition features Faith on the sets with some very intelligent children who share their thoughts on the subject matter insurance. It was thought-provoking and interesting. Let's take a listen.
Insurance is when you pay a little amount of money to an insurance company and regularly, and it is called a premium.
On this edition also, we bring you highlights from the 2026 CIIN Insurance Week Grand Finale, where those who have excelled in one way or the other were selected and recognized. Our very dynamic CEO producer, Faith Uwode, the recipient and the exemplar of the Insurance Editor Award in her outstanding contribution to the advanced insurance industry, an honor well deserved. Let's check exempt.
The problem with insurance is not awareness. It's rather education and low engagement. Currently, Nigeria has the youngest, largest population in the world. And a lot of these people are digital. They learn on their phones, they study on their phones. A lot of them have gone out there to be able to build successful businesses, all from the confines of their smartphones. But this same generation doesn't understand the importance of insurance. And that exactly is the problem we are trying to solve.
What more can I say than to urge us to relax, sit and enjoy the package? Details shortly. Please stay with us.
A very warm welcome to you. It's a pleasure to have you join us on this special edition of Almond Finance and Wealth Report. Why is this edition special? We are doing our children edition. The month of May 27 is the time globally where children are celebrated. And the reason why they are celebrated is pretty much because they are our future. And so on the program this week, we are also celebrating our children, and they are going to be sharing their perspective on what they understand by insurance. Once again, thank you so very much for joining us on this special edition of the program. So real quick, let me ask my beautiful and handsome guests on set to introduce themselves. I'm going to start from my extreme left. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Joseph Renee.
Hi, my name is Manuela Renee.
Manuela. On my immediate right.
My name is Osayan Treasure.
My name is Osayan Dominion.
Okay. You've got to meet my guests. Once again, you guys are welcome on set. Okay, so let me start with Joseph. Okay, so let me start with Joseph. But you are not the dreamer, you are just Joseph. Okay, so let me start with you, Joseph. What do you understand by insurance?
Insurance means giving a short amount of money to insurer so they can protect you from future needs.
Okay, let me come to you, Manuela. What do you understand by insurance?
Insurance is when you pay a little amount of money to to an insurance company and regularly, and it is called a premium.
Okay, beautiful. Now, let me come to Treasure. What do you understand by insurance?
Insurance is like a license that you pay to a company to be safe from harm, danger, and so on.
Let me come to you, Dominion. What do you understand by insurance?
Insurance is the act of giving a company money, a little amount of money actually, so that they can be there for you when you're in an accident.
So now let's move to the next question I want to ask. What are some of the different types of insurance that you know?
Health insurance, car insurance, house insurance, life insurance, and so many more.
Okay, Joseph, do you know some? Go ahead.
Car insurance, house insurance, life insurance, health insurance, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Health insurance, life insurance, car insurance, and so on.
Dominion.
Road insurance, health insurance, vehicle insurance, and life insurance.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now, so I'm done asking you guys my own question. So I'm going to open the floor now. So you guys can ask me any question that's been bugging your mind about insurance generally, so I can provide the answers that I know. So who's going to take the first shot? Yeah, sure. So ask.
If you pay a company health insurance, does this mean you will never fall sick?
Okay, so let me explain how health insurance works. So health insurance, if your parents buy health insurance for you, it doesn't mean you will not fall sick. The reason why they are buying the health insurance is so that when you fall sick, at the time that you go to the hospital for treatment, your parents will not be bringing money at that point to pay for the hospital bill. So how health insurance works is you will buy a health insurance and they come in different packages. So depending on the package that your parents have signed for, if you now fall sick and you go to the hospital, they will treat you, give you medication, they can give you injection, and it's from that little money that your parents have paid to sign up for health insurance that they will take care of it. So if it's you, usually they will say father, mother, and 4 children. So anybody within that 1 year period that they sign for, depending on the package, anybody that falls sick, maybe daddy is sick, mommy is sick, anybody, they go to the hospital, they get treatment, they get medication. It's from that health insurance that they have paid for. So that little money, the insurance company collects little money from so many people. But it's not everybody that will fall sick at the same time. So it's from that pool of funds that they will be treating anybody that falls sick. They will be paying the hospital. That's our health insurance.
Can the package also come in a first aid box?
No. No, first aid box are provided, of course, by your parents or maybe in your school. It doesn't cover first aid box. The only thing it covers is when you are sick and you need to go to the hospital to access treatment. The health insurance comes into play. They will pay for the cost of treatment. Yes, Joseph.
Can I insure my toy?
Your toy car. Okay, so in Nigeria right now, you cannot insure just your car. Why? Because you cannot. Are you driving your car on the express? No. So for now, Nigeria law says you can only insure commercial vehicles. Those are trailers, those big trucks, buses, your school bus, your daddy's car, Okada, bicycle. If you have a bike that you ride around, you can insure that. That's what the law says for now. But if your toy car that you don't drive on the express, if you want to insure it, that means your parents have to buy a home insurance. So because that car is in the house, so they can put it among the things in the home insurance that they will buy. But alone, you cannot insure your third car for now.
I have a question. Since you say that they can insure our school bus, what if somebody is making trouble with it? Can insurance come and punish the person by themselves?
No. So the reason why insurance, the insurance that covers your school bus will cover the risk that it covers is, for example, if the vehicle is involved in an accident, the insurance company will take care of it. God forbid, if, let's say, that accident, somebody now dies, the insurance company will give the family of the person compensation. If that vehicle too is stolen, your school bus is stolen, insurance would. Okay, so sometimes they track, but sometimes in a situation where they track and they involve police to do investigation and they can't still find the car, insurance company will buy a new car for your school.
Better for them.
Eh?
Better for them.
Better for it. So the insurance company will buy a new car. Now, if the car also is maybe it's parked in a place and there's riots and they broke the, like they vandalized the car, depending on the policy, depending on the policy, especially for car insurance, we have third party. That third party does not cover your school bus. It covers if your school bus go and destroy another person's car. But if your school bus is insured comprehensively, all these things I mentioned, if they steal the bus, if the bus is involved in an accident, that's when the insurance will pay. Now, if the school bus also has a comprehensive insurance and it's parked somewhere, we are entering the rainy season. Maybe there's rain, the floods now affect parts of the engine and all that, that insurance will pay. But it doesn't come to punish those making trouble inside the school bus.
Okay, is it insurance that makes bad things happen to people?
No, beautiful question. No. Okay, so a lot of people feel that when you do insurance, it means you don't believe in God and this and that. No. It's not insurance. The business of insurance really is, if bad things happen to people, they are there to support financially. Insurance basically is financial planning, is a tool for financial planning, so that when something happens at that particular time, you might not have the money to take care of it, but because you have done insurance, the insurance comes in to take care of that need at that moment. So bad things will always happen in the world that we are living. In insurance language, they call it risk. We are surrounded by risk. Abi? If you are going to school, you are taking a risk, because what are the risks you take when you are going to school?
Kidnap. Getting kidnapped.
Kidnapping is very common now. You can fall down and you sustain injury. Even while in school, you can be playing among your mates and you fall. All those, every day we are surrounded by risk. Even at home, when you are eating, there's risk of the food can go to the wrong place and choke you, abi, right?
Burglary.
So everyday risk is what insurance is there to cover, to provide financial succor in case if anything happens, but they are not the ones that make bad things to happen.
The Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, CIIN, 2026 Insurance Week was recently concluded with a gala and awards ceremony at the Paradise Event Place, Yaba. The event, which was well attended by industry players, provided the institute the opportunity to honor and recognize outstanding contributions from government agencies, teachers, and students who have excelled in promoting insurance education in Nigeria. The 2026 CIIN Ambassador Contest came with cash prizes this year. The 7 contestants came very prepared.
We have 7 contestants from number 1 to number 7. When a question is asked, please do not whisper the answers to these contestants. Contestant number 1, your question is number 64. Please listen. The Nigerian Insurance Trust Fund, NSITF, primarily handles A. Third-party motor claims. B. Employee compensation for workplace injuries. C. Life assurance for teachers. D. Marine cargo dispute. Wrong answer. The correct answer is employee compensation for workplace injuries. Question 65. Which body represents Nigerian insurance professionals at the West African sub-region level? A. AIO. B. WICA. C. IIS. D. IISA. WICA, correct answer.
The president of the CIIN, Mrs. Yetunde Ilori, introduced the EXCERPTS Hackathon in 2025 to lure young professionals within and outside the insurance industry to come up with innovative solutions for the industry. The Insurance Week provides a platform for intensive masterclasses, practical workshops, and mentorship sessions. The teams also share their project with a larger audience at the finale.
We came up with My Paddy, a good price for students, where in the advent of the death of their parents, their tuition gets paid to the finish school, and they're given a monthly upkeep of 40,000 naira to help soften the loss of their sponsor. And
Ensure Scenario team emerged the winner of the hackathon this year.
The problem with insurance is not awareness. It's rather education and low engagement. Currently, Nigeria has the youngest, largest population in the world. And a lot of these people are digital. They learn on their phones, they study on their phones. A lot of them have gone out there to be able to build successful businesses, all from the confines of their smartphones. But this same generation doesn't understand the importance of insurance. And that exactly is the problem we are trying to solve. We are going to take insurance education to them where they are already comfortable, which is on their phones. The attraction is scenario playing. It's a gamification app that is going to explain to them in their own language what risk means. It's not about understanding insurance. It's not about understanding the risks that you face. It's not about seeing the consequences of the decisions they're going to take. And at the end of this, we are going to connect them to licensed insurance practitioners where they get to end up purchasing products. Now with insurance, new business premium is cool, yes. But what is going to take the industry far is the reoccurring. And for that reason, we need our customers to stay on the app and keep renewing their premiums. So for every customer that buys a policy, refers a friend, refers a family member, they get reward points. And these reward points can be converted to gain insurance benefits.
The roll call of awardees this year included the overall best students in insurance in WAEC, Mr. Samuel Chukukadibia.
we went to WAEC last year so that we could get the student that came up that scored the highest, and he actually scored 93% in insurance.
For year 2025 WAEC examinations in recognition of their outstanding performance in the year 2025 West African Examination Council exams, the grand finale of the 2026 Insurance Week Awards Night. Today, Friday, May 22, 2026, for excellence, dedication, and academic distinction. Congratulations.
Other categories were schools with the highest numbers of students enrollment in insurance. Some of the schools were Ijayo Jokoro Senior High School, Ogun State, Methodist Comprehensive College, Shagamu, amongst others.
From the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, it's an award of recognition to you at this event today for promoting insurance education and inspiring future professionals. Congratulations, madam. Congratulations. This is an award of recognition from the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria. This year, 2026 Insurance Week Award Night, to your school for promoting insurance education. We want to say a big thank you to you and also inspiring future professionals in insurance. Thank you very much for the good job. From the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, this award of recognition is being presented to your school.
Other awardees were Traffic Radio Team, the Police Service Commission, and others. Miss Faith Ukwode, CEO, Almond Productions Limited, was also recognized for her contributions to awareness creation on the insurance industry.
I present to you this award, the Exemplar Insurance Editor. To you today, Miss Faith Ugwode. Congratulations.
The high point of the night was the announcement of the 2026-2027 Ambassador Contest. Mr. Odu Sunday of NEN Insurance PLC emerged the winner with a cash prize of 1.5 million naira.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to invite a very amiable, very trusted, very reliable, very honorable, our pastor, our mommy, our outgoing president, in the person of Mrs. Olubumi Ilori. Please put your hands together for her. She's coming to present the award to the winner of the Ambassador Competition 2026 to 2027. In the person of Odu Sunday from many friends. Can I have the end of men here, please? Glory, come and share it, come and share it. Everyone eat your food.
The annual CIIN Insurance Week, especially the EXCERPTS Hackathon, is redefining the insurance industry perception and participation by young professionals and even university students.
This is our time on the program this week, and thanks for joining us on this week's edition of the program. Nominations for the 2026 Almond Insurance Award officially opens on the 26th of May and closes on the 30th of June. You already know, no extension. Visit our website to nominate in various categories. Only those who are nominated can be voted for. So do it now. We are live on all our social media handles. Connect, like, subscribe, and share. My name is Loretta. Until then, it's a goodbye from the team.